Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Evil Bank Manager. So, last episode we saw literally the cheapest auction that I've ever seen, and it kind of frustrated me because I didn't have enough money available at the time. But I guess we learned our lesson. I need to have a lot more money saved up. I got 50,000 saved up at the moment, so I'm just trying to save up as much as possible for the next time it comes around, which I think is going to be turn 100 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But I need to have a share of the freaking IMF before this is all said and done, because if I don't, I'm going to be very disappointed. Espionage-wise, let's go ahead and see if we can, we have another meeting? I mean, they still respect us anyway. Ireland is pretty much to the point where, I think we might actually start another war. Just because of the fact that, I know I just said I was going to invest in everything, but, let's see. In terms of Ireland right now, this would be a good time. England's pretty much done for. They have 2 territories left. Scotland, actually, I'm sorry, they have 3. Scotland has 3, or is it 3 or 4? Looks like they have 4, I think. Okay, so I don't know who we're going to go to war with, or who Ireland is going to go to war with, shall I say, because it's not necessarily me. Go ahead, get rid of the stone, get rid of our furs, the sculptures, and the topaz. And I guess I'll go ahead and start saving up some of this weaponry for the war that's soon to happen. Let's go back to the capital and see if we can get it started, shall we? Alright, god dang it, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to upgrade, although I probably should by now at this point. I probably need to do a lot of upgrades, actually. But I don't have enough territory. I don't have enough property in territories yet, and I don't feel like spending money elsewhere, to be completely honest, just yet. So, ooh, we can actually select regions now. Interesting. Well, I guess if that's the case, we are going to go... We could actually take on Brittany. If we wanted to, apparently. Don't know why that's an option, but I guess maybe it is. I guess it is close since we have Wessex now. Let's go ahead and finish off. Well, let's go ahead and take London. All right. To declare war, it would cost 11. I thought they said 118,000. I was gonna. Does it matter based on the region at all? Is that a thing, or is it just 11,000 overall? It's just 11,000 anywhere. London would be a good pickup for us, of course, obviously. So, I mean, 80,000, though, Marcia, Scotland there. I don't know. I'm trying to see which one would be the most beneficial for us. It looks like, in terms of wealth, 80,000. London would not be the most valuable for us. I guess we could, we'll take the Scottish Highlands, alright? I'm having to pay 11,000 for this, but alright, it starts immediately. Holy frick, that's not what I was intending. I guess that's why you now have to pay it. So, it's not the whole process that it was before where you have to wait a couple turns. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and sell Ireland the weapons that we have right now. And let's go ahead and do that. 17,000. We got a couple other turns that we can do here. So, we'll have to wait for resources to build back up. And we can then... I don't have to fund this with anything else other than just my weapons. Actually, no, we're not getting any wood from this. Or iron. So actually we're going to have to fund the rest of this with money. This is not exactly what I wanted. Didn't think that one through too well, did I? And the most I can invest is 1,800 anyway. I mean, that's kind of all I have to invest. We'll just invest... go ahead and invest 1,800. Alright, there we go. I guess it's a fur-bearing animal farm. I'll take that. Not too shabby. So now, there we go. The war continues, and I'm stuck with goddamn jack squat. I guess I can get rid of my sculptures and my topaz. That's about it. And the stone. Because I didn't get rid of that, so there we go. And that's about it. So that brings us back up to 46,900. In terms of the rankings and statistics, we are now number 3. I guess we got passed up by spending $11,000 on a war, which probably won't bring me that much in return, to be completely honest. 2,908. We can go ahead and sell off our stone and our topaz and our furs again. Sorry, our sculptures and our topaz, because we don't get any furs from this now. I guess everything that we freaking have is in, Eastern Ireland right now, so that kind of sucks. Everything that I have is there. That's not exactly the position I want to be in, to be completely honest. Let's see, statistics-wise, we're now number 2 again, so we've surpassed, and we're working our way back up now. So let's see if I can go back to the capital. Go ahead and... Can't produce any weapons, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I need to go to the exchange, get rid of the stone, the sculptures, and the topaz. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the last turn of the war. I think I saw that correctly, right? Yeah, this is the last turn of the war. So now with that, we now control the Scottish Highlands. It now belongs to Ireland. So, listen, England, we're coming for you. It might not be the next turn, because now I know I have to pay $11,000 for it, but it happened. End of the war, the Mamelukes won the battle and was able to capture it. So they did update that now. So it tells you what you end up capturing in the process. So we captured the Scottish Highlands. There's going to be a battle between battle between Northern Eurasium and the Ottoman Empire and the Ramazan regions. Interesting. Okay, I don't really know if I'm going to take part in that one, to be completely honest. I may or may not. I'm just focused on, like I said, the money right now. So we can... Goodness gracious, Monte de Pieta has, like, somehow come out of nowhere. I need to get back on track with them. I guess I'm going to have to do... Actually, I'm going to have to probably do some more investing, because at the current state that we're at, we're not going to pass these guys, to be completely honest. I don't think, at least. It doesn't seem to be that way. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the furs and the topaz. That will bring us in around 4,000 gold, and we'll produce some more weapons to help out somewhere. I don't exactly know where just yet. All right, let's go ahead and get these weapons done. 95 and 64. I should probably at some point start doing swords or something else. Now's not exactly the time, though, is it? Let's see. There are wars happening. There's one up here between Denmark and Mecklenburg. Considering there's another participant in this, I have investments here, don't I? I thought I had investments in Mecklenburg. I guess I don't. Apparently I don't. I don't really want to help the Bank of Lombardy, to be honest. I want them to lose everything that they have, but at the same time, the Bank of Lombardy is not much of a threat to me. Bank of Lombardy is actually pretty low, so they're not really a threat at all. I guess I could help Mecklenburg, but Denmark is also not exactly in the best spot here. I don't know. It's kind of a question of which one do I want to help, just because I feel like it. I guess we'll help Mecklenburg. There's 2 turns left in this, though. So it's a question of, do I want to get involved and then have to invest money, because I haven't really lost a war yet. So I want to keep my spot. I think I may have lost one, actually. I want to keep my reputation as high as I possibly can, though, at the moment. Actually, I won't get involved. We'll just let that one play out. According to rumors, the minimum acceptable value of banks will soon change. Any banks lower than 35,000 will no longer be in. I thought it said one more turn. Why is it still going, then? If it was 2 turns, I possibly could have helped out, but I guess never mind, then. Alright, so I'm still not going to help. Still not going to help either way. You guys can keep that war. Not going to be a part of that whatsoever. So 59,852. Got some more weapons to produce. Ramazan won the battle and was able to capture northern Jerusalem from the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans lost? I didn't think that would be a thing. I don't know how that happened. I think that's this region here. Somewhere down there, at least. So interesting. Ottoman Empire is actually not even really an Ottoman Empire anymore. It's just literally one territory. I think. No, the Ottoman Empire is 14 regions. Okay, never mind. Where the frick are the rest of the regions? Oh, all this. Okay. I didn't see all these. I just saw the one icon. I was like, they don't really have much left, do they? How did they lose to these guys? Carmazan, they literally have a region. They have 6 regions with a wealth of 2,900. Really? How did that... I'm not even going to question it. Not going to question it. Just going to let it be what it is. Just like that auction, I'm just going to let it slide. Just going to let it slide at this point. All right, more weapons to produce. 96 and 65. Now I've got to unload these somewhere. 3,000 gold worth of resources. I want to see one where I can help out a little bit better. Austria versus Switzerland. This one will be good. Alright, so I won't help them. So we'll go ahead and get rid of these. That's going to be 3,500 worth of weapons, with 3,000 left to invest to win the war. I've got 3 turns left, so I guess we'll see what we can do in terms of weapons next turn, and we'll go from there. What the frick is happening here? Scotland and England are going to war. I don't particularly like either of them, and I don't really want to help any of them, but I would like to see the fall of England, technically. But at the same time, that makes Scotland stronger. Scotland's going to win this anyway, though, it seems. No, England's going to win this. I don't want to make Scotland more powerful than they are. Although this would technically make England that would now have... Now, if they win that, they would have 4 territories compared to Scotland having like 2. So, I'm going to have to help Scotland. It's just going to have to be how it is. So we'll help Scotland, then we'll go back to that other war that we have. I still can invest in some of these other territories. We have to keep that in mind. So let's see. Back to the capital. We got some weapons to produce. Alright, so let's see. 95, 64. We'll go ahead and throw some of those into that war immediately. There we go. Back to the map. And let's see. We're supposed to be helping Scotland. I will invest. I will sell them half of my weapons. So I'll go ahead and sell them the halberds, I guess. So we'll sell them those. That's enough to sway the tide of battle if no one else jumps in. So that means Scotland should win that. I won't say handily, but it'll be a close and bloody battle. So I'll go ahead and sell Austria the rest of my crossbows. There we go. That gets us 17,873. I'm going to go ahead and invest another 3,000 gold in here. See what I get in return. 3,600. That gets me a stonecutter's camp. Fine, I'll take it. I can sell it at some point, probably. Alright, so now I need to sell off the rest of our stuff that we have. Let me see how our relationship's going with Ireland, by the way. They might not be too happy with me that I caused that war. Although I freaking helped, so I mean, it's not like I didn't do anything. So they still worship me. We'll go ahead and have our meetings again. Our influence is just crazy right now. I feel like I can take anyone on at this point. Let's see, where are we at? We're now still number 2. We're down by 16,000 right now, which is not the greatest position to be in, but it is what it is. Go ahead and sell the stone. Go ahead and sell the sculptures, the furs, and the topaz. So there we go. It's those out of the way. So now we're up to 65,440 gold. Let me see. I want to go back to our whole guard thing. The debtors. See if we can take some actions against anybody. We could get political orders. We could get 3,500 gold. It costs us 4,000 fear, which we definitely do have. And it would also get us some more influence. Trying to see. Magnet orders. We can get grain, 7,000 grain. We can get 900 sapphires. Sapphire. We can do red shield, Vissel, and iron. I don't really care about either of those. That wouldn't really help me out that much if I did those. Or is it just those 3? Seems like it's just those 3. I'm tempted to do the political order just to get the gold, just because I have so much fear to use anyway. So I think we're gonna do that, just because I can. I guess I'm getting this from Ireland, which might be kind of unfortunate. Ooh, there's another one for 8,000. I'm doing that one too. I don't know how long the fear takes to rebuild, so that might not have been the best option. Like I said, I think Ireland may be giving me that, which now they may be upset with me for doing that. So let's see. Now they still worship me, so I guess that didn't change much. Go ahead and do this again because I can. We can have a conference now. Let's have a conference. There we go. Alright. Alright, so that puts us up to 77,000 gold. Now with that, we are still number 2, but not by far. So we're only 2,000 off of the top spot here. So with this next couple moves, we should be in the number 1 spot again. And in the driver's seat for the next auction. At least I hope. Hopefully. I'm going to have at least, hopefully 100,000 gold saved up by that time. Which should be good enough to get in. I think last time we only had to have, was it 60,000 to get into the auction? I didn't have it, which kind of sucked. Wait a minute. I have property here. I didn't pay attention to these. In which we own is preparing for battle. That one already happened. That one I freaking helped out already. So there's this one over here with Korea and... so that's... I need to help Korea here. I need to help Korea out a lot, actually. So let's see. We're going to join the war. I've been helping them defend off against Japan for quite some time now. It seems like every other freaking few turns, I'm having to help them fight Japan. So Japan is really freaking bent on taking over Korea. So we'll go ahead and sell them the weapons that we have. We've got a couple more turns here, 16,000. I might be able to fully fund that without having to do, without having to completely do any monetary investments. Although I guess considering, all things considered, I guess I could do it. I mean, might as well get as much property as I can while I can. 83,000 gold now. Does that put us number 1? Still not enough. Alright, I guess that's because the turn hasn't ended yet, possibly too. So I guess I'll go ahead and end the turn. 5,405 resources. This one I already know about. That one's already happening. I didn't help Austria. Frick, I forgot about them. Or did I? No, wait a minute. What did I do? I was funding Denmark, didn't I? Denmark. I guess, I don't know. Austria won the battle and was able to capture Romany, Switzerland. I helped out in one of these freaking things. That wasn't... Austria's down. Austria's here. Switzerland. I don't think I helped in this war. It was this one that I was Mecklenburg and them. And I don't think I ever finished. I kind of forgot about it. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. So, we are still number 2 now by 4,000 gold. God dang it. Let's see. What do we have in terms of investments? Because I might need to invest somewhere else now. Let's see. In terms of investments, we got investing in a region. There's 75,000 property. Does that really need to be the thing? Is that the only way I can open that up now? Or does it work the same way before? We got grain in Wales, 9,000 there, and a land allotment as well, more grain, and everything is pretty much grain. I don't really want that, but Well, it's a seasonal thing. We'll wait another turn and we'll see what happens. I'm not necessarily going to jump into that fray right now. We'll let that slide for the time being. Worst case scenario, we'll jump in there if we need to. So, alright, so that's going to be to get us up to 87,000 now, which we can now produce some more weapons, which I will then give to Korea. Alright, so let's see. Back to get that out of the way, god dang it. There we go. Back to our armory. 95. I definitely want some more freaking iron and wood from somewhere. I might have to invest in another region somewhere. Or just, like I said, or have Ireland take over everything, which is what I'm trying to do at the moment. So, I might have to fund another war pretty soon with them. So let's see if we can get back over here. Alright, and we will invest with our weapons. So that will be 1,750. Brings it to 17,800. So the next investment that we do should be enough to take it over the top. So we should be good. Let's see, 88,000. If the bank owning a share in the IMF goes bankrupt, then its share will be sold at the next auction. In the end, only the strongest survive. Alright. Are they telling me there's going to be another auction, or are they just telling me someone's in danger of going bankrupt that has an IMF share? Is that happening? I don't think so. Let's see. The closest person to bankruptcy would be Solly Banking House, who has 2.6%. They're not really... They're near the bottom, but they're not that far to the bottom. So I don't think they would really be that, that much of a problem there. It's crazy how I'm able to keep up with these guys, though. Monte di Pieta, considering they have 40 regions. Like, amazing. Ireland is great. Ireland is doing great things for me right now. Let's see. Back to the capital. We will go ahead and produce more weapons to give to Korea. 96 and 65. There we go. And then I will sell off the rest of our wares. Let's see. We got some stone, some more topaz. I said I was going to check to see what we were looking like in terms of possible investments. So let's see what we've got now. Ooh, an iron ore mine. I was just asking for one of those, so I will definitely take that. Department can effectively... God dang it. You can decide to sell or improve the department to increase... which one would that... That would then be... Manages development of basic resources, iron stones. That would be the industry department. So can we upgrade? That was the one I said, yeah, it required our headquarters to be at level 4, which we can't even upgrade our headquarters now, I don't think, because we don't have enough regions. Actually, no, now we do. So we can upgrade it for 1,000. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so can we do level 4 now? How many do we need for level 4? We need to have 8 regions. So we'll have to have Ireland take over some more stuff, so I don't have to invest in anything. Alright, so that... And when you think about it, it actually isn't that bad. When you invest, like 11,000 to take over a territory versus paying 100,000 to get to someone else. Although it just kind of depends, I guess, overall. Because I'm thinking, like, let's say if we got to the Britannia regions right now, I'm trying to see if I can open up here. To open up with them, it would be 42,000. That would get us access to 2 regions. So we could do kind of the same thing, and start 2 wars for pretty much the same or half that price and take over like this area here. So that would be a thing. I think, let's see, there are 4 regions in terms of Scotland. That would be these 4? Or is it like 4 individual regions in between these? I don't know how that part works, to be completely honest. Yeah, I guess Ireland, 5 regions. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got these 2 down here. So Scotland still apparently takes up 4. Interesting. Alright. So, let's see, 1,500. That is... Oh, I have the freaking war against France again. Alright. I always help out the Britannia regions, because they're definitely going to need my help now. Alright, so I'm supposed to be selling weapons to Korea, but I guess I'll have to go ahead and fund the rest of that one now at this point. Although, at the same time... Let's see, this war has 2 more turns left. I'm going to invest 3,000 gold here. Alright, that's 37, but 4,400, that gets me some wood, a wood cutting hut in return. Alright, you would think after all the times I freaking helped these guys, they would just offer me a freaking license to work there, but apparently they don't feel like doing those things. They don't appreciate what I've done for them. But eventually they will. Eventually they will. At some point I'm going to have to restart this and do like the complete domination campaign with Ireland. I don't have enough time with this one, because we only have, until the end of the game, 221 turns, which definitely not going to be able to take over everything in that amount of time. But let's go ahead and fund this war. Go ahead and invest another 6,000 here. That's way more than 6,000. I didn't pay attention to what I was doing there. 6,700 to do. I guess an iron mine. There we go. 21,634. Alright, and we can go ahead and end the turn. Oh, frig. There's the auction, and I don't have money again. Can I? Yeah, I don't have enough. Monte di Pieta won it for 93,000 gold. God dang it. I didn't know when the freaking thing was going to be. So how many more turns until the next one? I don't know. Is it every... I don't think it's every 10 turns, is it? The last one was what? 60-something turns in, I thought? I wish it would tell me, because I don't think I have any way of seeing it. Okay, next time around we'll have 100,000 gold saved. We weren't really there. We were close with 90,000. So I mean, we could have possibly gotten in that one if I funded those wars at the wrong time again. But we'll be ready. We'll be ready next time. But I'm gonna end it here, guys. Wait, before that actually, how much of a share did they get? That was Monte di Pieta. They got 3%, so they didn't really get too much of it. Bank of Girard is actually my biggest competitor right now with 6%. So I don't know how much the next share is going to be worth either. But I'm going to end it here, guys, and I will see you in the next one.